Visit Donghua3D.com for Donghua news, character updates, and fan discussions from your favorite 3D animation series. Wang Lin never expected that after forcefully extracting Wang Yue's bones, Wang Yue would not only be capable of speaking the ancient god language, but could even cast divine abilities that only ancient gods above 8 stars were qualified to wield. Picking up from before, Wang Lin clearly understood that with his current cultivation level, entering Wang Yue's excretory region was simple, but escaping from it was virtually impossible. After discovering that Tan Lang had been imprisoned here, and that no one had come to rescue him until now, Wang Lin, with his sharp mind, immediately deduced that within the Alliance Star domain, perhaps Tan Lang was the only one who had ever entered this place. After confirming this, Wang Lin turned around and descended without any hesitation. After an unknown amount of time, he returned to the place where he had once been pinned beneath the rocky mountain. Sitting cross-legged, his hands quickly formed seals, countless restriction marks embedded at the base of the tentacles, originally carved within the ascension fruits. Fluid shattered simultaneously. A strange silvery force erupted violently, forming what seemed like a boundless ocean that instantly flooded the nebula and spread into Wang Yue's body. At that moment, all the tentacles lost their aggression, swaying sluggishly like intoxicated creatures. A sharp glint flashed in Wang Lin's eyes. Without delay, he reached into the void and pressed hard against both fractured sides of Wang Yue. Tao of Yellow Springs, third form. With a low shout, the technique manifested instantly, spreading wildly along both sides of Wang Yue like a raging storm, slicing down like a blade. A vast and sharp aura surged from the Yellow Springs, causing planet Suzaku to tremble violently. Pain spread across Wang Yue's entire planetary body. However, due to the immense presence of the Ascension Fruit, the pain was greatly diminished. Wang Lin suddenly rose to his feet, appearing at the left side in a single motion. His hands transformed into beast-like claws as he gripped tightly and twisted with force. A thunderous explosion echoed as the ground shook even more violently. A long, agonized roar filled with endless pain rang out. But within it was also the influence of the Ascension Fruit, leaving Wang Yue unable to distinguish the sensation. Wang Lin's body tensed to its limit as he continuously yanked the massive tendon of Wang Yue. At the same time, a phantom emerged behind him. The immortal puppet guardian appeared and charged toward the remaining section on the right. Working together, Wang Lin and the puppet dragged the massive structure forward at extreme speed, tearing through the earth as they rushed toward the surface. The instant they broke through, madness intensified in Wang Lin's eyes. With a fierce pull, he dragged half of Wang Yue's structure out from deep underground. From afar, it resembled a gigantic divine dragon, its body shimmering with golden flames. Due to its enormous size, it could not be stored in a storage bag, forcing Wang Lin to carry it on his back as he shot into the sky. At that moment, the ground rumbled once more. A dense crimson aura surged upward, closely chasing him, as another half of Wang Yue's structure emerged. Wang Lin's eyes turned blood red. He knew he had to leave immediately. Any delay would lead to failure or even death. But right then, a massive crack suddenly split open across the ground. The crack spread like a giant maw, releasing a furious roar that shook the heavens and earth. Wang Lin's body trembled violently as he spat out blood. His life force nearly collapsed under the impact of that roar. Clenching his teeth, he ignored it, but the roar struck again like a serrated blade. In truth, this land itself was Wang Yue's body. What seemed like the earth rising was merely Wang Yue turning over and lifting its head. Due to the Ascension Fruit's power, even now, it could not clearly sense the source of its pain or the strange excitement within itself. It instinctively noticed two beings fleeing ahead, and the object they carried seemed oddly familiar. Driven by instinct, it launched an attack to stop them. At that moment, as Wang Lin fled, a voice echoing from ancient times suddenly resounded from within the crack. The instant it sounded, Wang Lin's scalp tingled. This voice was the ancient god language. From inherited memories, he had never known Wang Yue to possess such ability. As the sound spread, the surrounding starry sky seemed to collapse, fragmenting piece by by piece. Wang Lin was nearly terrified out of his soul. He immediately recognized this divine ability. This was a technique exclusive to ancient gods above 8 stars, capable of collapsing and reconstructing everything within sight into dust. Death had never felt so close. Wang Lin abruptly turned, releasing a low roar and speaking in the same ancient god language, a method used to capture gods. At once, the earth trembled, and the massive crack partially closed. Simultaneously, 2 additional cracks appeared, revealing a cold, piercing gaze. That gaze locked onto Wang Lin, filled with confusion and killing intent. With Wang Yue's ancient god incantation interrupted, the collapsing space came to a halt. Wang Lin did not hesitate. He turned and fled. At that moment, Tan Lang burst out from deep within the crack at incredible speed, his expression mixed with fear and overwhelming excitement. After being trapped for nearly a year within the excretory region of this beast, enduring unbearable stench and humiliation, he had finally escaped. He swore never to set foot in the northern Luotian region again. As the crack drew closer, his excitement reached its peak. I am finally free. But at that very moment, the crack ahead was suddenly engulfed by a massive shadow.